Wrestling has more than one royal family. Acknowledge me! And we
What is up, guys? Welcome back to Wrestling Crossroads. As always, I am one half your dynamic duo twisted alongside Brother Pyro.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the show. God, it feels like it's been forever.
It has.
It has
like
been
forever.
way too long since we have come to you guys with an episode.
And welcome in our analyst for the day, Desario.
Hello, how's everybody doing today?
Because, you know, we can't have Rumble or Mania without Desario.
We can't have the Big Four without one of our biggest historians.
And especially with Rumble coming up, because you know what this leads to. We are now officially on the road to WrestleMania.
Because we do not do video, I want to take a moment to appreciate Desario's shirt, wearing a Three Faces of Foley shirt.
Literal three faces. You got the Mankind happy face, the tie-dyed sleeves, and the Cactus Jack flannel.
Yes.
It's great because, as we know, Foley, the only guy to show up 3 times in the same Rumble just to still not win.
Yep.
Just to still
Not win.
And who won the Rumble that year?
What year was this?
Believe it was 97.
That was Stone Cold.
Yes.
That was a Stone Cold year. That was what, his second?
First.
That was the first
That was the
of
first
2
one.
in a row.
Because he got thrown
and
out.
first of 3.
He got thrown out.
Oh yeah,
no
and then he snuck back in.
He snuck back in and threw Brett out.
To get the win. Alright. But let's kick things off right away. We're going to start with some first half stats. Since we're starting off talking about the Women's Rumble. Twisted, why don't you bring us in Women's Rumble by numbers?
All right. So Women's Rumble by numbers, as you know, the Women's Rumble hasn't been around for very long, so not as many statistic numbers as the men's. We have only one 2-time winner, that being Charlotte Flair, and only one participant of the Women's Rumble has won at number 1. Can you tell me who that is?
What would be Rhea
I was gonna say, was that
Ripley?
Was that
Yes.
Ripley or was that Bianca's year?
Nope, that was
Because
Ripley.
I could have sworn it was one
That
of
was
them
not
two.
the controversy year.
She's not wrong though.
The most cumulative eliminations comes from Nia Jax at 28 eliminations total. And the single most eliminations comes from Nia Jax as well at 9 in one single Royal Rumble. Longest cumulative time is from Bianca Belair at 3 hours, 54 minutes, and 42 seconds. The shortest time is, of course, Chelsea Green and Valhalla at 5 seconds. And in just a single run of a Royal Rumble, the longest time for women is Roxanne Perez at 1 hour, 7 minutes, and 47 seconds.
Solid.
Aside from that, I have one question for you guys. And then obviously we have our little trivia for
I
the
was gonna
men's
say
at the
we
end.
have what? They were just talking about this on SmackDown.
Mm-hmm.
There's only 2 women competing in the Royal Rumble match
Yes.
that have been in every single Royal Rumble
Mm-hmm.
since its
Since it started.
conception.
Yes. I believe that's Natalia's one of them.
Yep. Do you know the other one?
I'd like to say Liv.
Yes.
Yep. That was just one of the stats I didn't get on here because I felt like I had a lot, obviously, for the men's, so I didn't want to overdo it.
Yep.
My
Natalya
only other,
and Liv are the only 2.
my only other stat is there are 3 women in all the years that we have had that have come in at either at the number 1 or number 2 spot. Can you tell me those 3 women?
Natalya,
Yes.
Sasha,
Yes.
Naomi.
Yes.
There you go.
Those are the only 3 women to either come in at the number 1 or number 2 spot from the time of its conception. Yes.
Okay, so with that being said, do we think Natalya comes out number 1 or number 2 this year again?
I mean,
Because honestly, one thing
if she comes out as Natty, I think it would be more in her favor to get at least to the finals.
fair. I just want to point out that Rumble has always done one thing right, and that's pick some bomb ass 1 and 2 spots.
Yes.
No matter men or women, the number 1 and the number 2 spot are always fire.
Don't sleep on number 3, though, because number 3, traditionally, it started off with Ric Flair back in the 92 Royal Rumble, where he won the title. And number 3 was where AJ debuted.
Yep.
It's where Melina came back.
Oh, number 3 usually gives us the biggest pop, but you're not going to sit here and tell me number 1 and number 2 aren't the best combination.
Well,
aren't the most, wow, this is already really well done.
I can also say that via the mix-up on SmackDown, if you watched, we now know who the number 1 entrant is going to be. Congratulations, Braun Breaker. We'll see if that's confirmed or if they decided to switch it up later.
No, he'll be number 2 now.
Throw a curveball. He's number 7.
Huh? What? But all right, let's get into the match itself.
All right, Royal Rumble women's match. We're kind of all over the place. Only a couple of us have picked the same people to be victorious. We have Cursed and Desario going with a returning Bianca alongside Hex. We have Cauldron and Tank taking Jordan Grace. Obviously, Flash is going Mommy this year, which to no surprise.
Oh, no.
We have Ridicos choosing Lyra. Myself choosing AJ. Because I
don't think she made the trip over.
She said that she was, so
I genuinely, because of where she stands from a political view and her own personal beliefs, her and her husband, I don't think they made the trip over to Saudi this year.
We'll definitely have to see. I'm just going to put her out there as if...
Because trust me, I know who I gave, and my pick would have been AJ if morality wasn't also a factor on her being in this match.
Obviously, you stating yourself, you chose Raquel.
I did. I think, I know she's locked in a storyline with Stephanie, and this Monday post-Rumble, she's getting a Philadelphia street fight for the title regardless.
Yeah.
But I think you add a little more flavor to that storyline with that in her back pocket. Because think about it. Say, and I don't think this is going to be how it happens, but say I win the Rumble, I still have a guaranteed title shot. 2 days later, I win the title. Now what? I won the title. This is the title I was going to go after having won the Rumble anyway. Now, I choose to face myself, and I have no opponent. I can take Mania. I can take Mania off.
Right.
That's what Brock tried to do, 6 years ago when he entered the Royal Rumble in 2020 as the champion. I see your logic. I see the point in it. I just don't think...
It's basically what they did with us when they gave us the MMA Rumble, and Lesnar won the Rumble, then won the WWE title off of Bobby Lashley in the Elimination Chamber literally 3 weeks later, just to walk in champion versus champion versus Roman at Mania 38.
And still lost the title.
But my point is you can add a lot more flavor with this storyline than it being Jordan Grace. Jordan and Jade, the way they've been going at it on SmackDown.
That's already confirmed for me.
It's already... You've already given me the Mania match without telling me you've given me the Mania match. Mm-hmm. This is literally what we're building to. The winner needs to be somebody challenging for Stephanie, and right now the only logical answer in that terms is Raquel, unless they decide to incorporate TNA and or NXT.
Right.
Or even
your reasoning
AAA.
For Bianca.
Well, Royal Rumble is all about trying to create the storylines, try to create stories, build towards WrestleMania. Yes, we have this story going on with Jade and Jordan Grace right now, but a returning Bianca, especially with the history with Jade, would make a really great WrestleMania storyline going into the whole event.
At that point, you're just giving me a three-way at Mania.
No, because Jordan won't be involved in it. Jordan would be involved in something else. Jordan challenges Jade, maybe on SmackDown, maybe at Elimination Chamber before Mania, but the Mania match is going to be a one-on-one Jade-Bianca.
All right.
You're building Jade and Jordan at Mania. That is the collision you are giving us. If Bianca returns and wins, it's going to end up being Mania 35 all over again. Here's a three-way.
At least it's not
for the
title.
women's title.
At least it's not a title and title match.
That's true.
All right, but Desario, take us into our next one.
All right, and what is definitely going to be a roller coaster of emotions for this particular match, it is a career-threatening match. Gunther versus AJ Styles. Now, this match came about because recently Gunther has decided to become a new age career killer. He basically ripped off Randy Orton's gimmick, except he's literally taking it to the nth degree. He's retired Goldberg, he's retired John Cena, and he's been bragging about it, especially the John Cena one. That hasn't rubbed AJ pretty much the right way.
Well, when it's somebody you have a lot of respect for.
Mm-hmm.
Especially in their last match together. That was a
Like-
tearjerker, man.
Dude, if I'm gonna stand 10 toes down for somebody I have respect for if I feel they're getting disrespected. That'd be like, somebody you work with talking about you all kinds of nasty and messy, and me just, happen to be in your place of work and not saying something.
No, I get it.
I'm
understand.
gonna crash the hell out.
I know, I understand.
You know I'm gonna crash out because I've done it for you.
Oh, yeah.
So, of course, AJ wants a match with Gunther, gets it on Raw, and actually is getting Gunther to tap out. But with the way the referee was positioned,
You didn't see it.
didn't see it. AJ thought he had the match won. Gunther ends up retaining his nice little legacy, laughing his way off. AJ wants the match against Gunther at the Royal Rumble. Gunther's like, I'm only taking that match if you put your career on the line. And you got till the end of the night to let me know. Goes up to Adam Pearce at the end of the night. I'm putting my career on the line. Hence, where we're coming right now.
And everybody has been telling him he's crazy for it.
Yep.
And
Everybody's told him they respect him for it, but they've also told him dude, you're a moron.
Yeah,
What are you thinking?
The only person who didn't say that was Shinsuke, where Shinsuke was like, hey, if this is your last time, me and you one more time.
Dude, and you know what? That was
Let's
better
fix
than
it.
their Mania 33 match.
Absolutely was. They didn't have any handcuffs or restraints on him for that match. That was a perfect
That
match.
was the nod to the Wrestle Kingdom match, or the follow-up to the Wrestle Kingdom match that I wanted.
Yeah. And so, I'm going to be very emotional with this match because if this is the last time we see AJ Styles in a WWE ring, or even a ring in general, it's something that's going to be must-watch.
Somebody said plot twist with Ava retiring or not re-signing. Styles loses this match. Comes out on Tuesday. He's the new NXT general manager.
Please do it.
He's got the brain for it.
He
does.
Like the day he does retire, and again, his whole intent was Mania, and I figured, that's what we build towards with Gunther. Is he gets to retire Styles at the biggest stage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is on the biggest stage. That's what everybody would want anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Unless they rushed it because of Ava not signing. And this is.
But you know what? You have other options for taking her role.
Huh?
Regal's back in the company.
Yeah.
And he did a phenomenal job running NXT.
Black and gold.
Well, let's get into the predictions real quick, and then we can finish up the little debate on this. The majority is going on the side of the Ring General, Gunther. And I'm a part of that majority, unfortunately.
That doesn't surprise us.
Meanwhile, Pyro, Twisted, and Flash all went with AJ Styles.
Okay, hold on. I have a problem with how you are saying his name. You gave Gunther the respect to give him his title and his monikered nicknames. Where's the same respect for Styles?
That's a very fair point. And you know what? Let's do that again then. Fine. I'm going with the Ring General, Gunther, whereas the Pyro family is going with the phenomenal one, AJ Styles.
Thank you.
But I'm going with Gunther because I just don't see it. I think this is AJ's last go around. I'd love to see it drag out until Mania. Maybe there's a twist that comes through where AJ enters the Rumble and ends up winning somehow. Who knows? We'll find out. But I just don't see, with the way they've been building Gunther up, that they have Gunther lose this type of match. That's just where I'm at.
I thought it was
I mean, I can see where you're coming from. Again, this is the selfish AJ fan in me. The selfish wrestling fan, really, that wants to see this. I'm basing my entire prediction going into this match on pure emotion, no actual logic.
Fair enough.
I'm allowed one emotional pick
Yeah.
per storyline, and this is where I'm at. This is my emotional pick.
I
Alright.
get you, man.
Thank you.
Next one. Brother Pyro.
WWE Championship on the line. Drew McIntyre defends against Sami Zayn. Sami winning this opportunity in a fatal 4-way at Saturday night's main event where he competed against former champion Randy Orton, former NXT and TNA champion Trick Williams.
Don't remind me about the TNA part.
And?
Listen, he did well. And former world champion Damian Priest. I
Wish it would have been Priest.
wish it would have been Priest. I'm not mad that it's Sami. Like, do I see it? Do I see him pulling off the big one? No. Do I see some kind of shenanigans as to why he pulls off the big one? Absolutely. He's not winning this one.
Wait, shenanigans. You mean we see Killer Cross?
Who just won the MLW championship, actually, this week, so congratulations to him. WWE, take note, like, you had a star and you squandered it majorly. But back to the championship
That we're talking
at
about.
hand, the championship that's actually part of the show.
Yep.
Sami is one of those guys where I've been seeing a lot of it online of criticism. Why Sami getting this spot? He's nothing too special. Yada yada yada. For those of y'all saying that, clearly y'all are not familiar with his work and need to educate yourselves. Go back and watch his El Generico days. Go back and watch NXT. Because that man has been money for decades. And I will not take Sami Zayn slander. But again, he's one of those guys that right now you can tell is just good for the chase.
Yeah.
He's great to put your champions over.
Again.
He's great for the story.
Kind of like, what was it, 21 Liv Morgan?
Yes, great for the chase.
I think that's the year she won Money in the Bank. Yeah.
I don't know if putting the title on him is going to be the right call. I could be wrong, and as long as we don't fall into another Cody situation, I think we'll be okay. Listening to Busted Open this morning, they were talking about the ABCs of wrestling and, the Rumble, and the guy that called in said, I have an ABC for all of y'all. Anyone but Cody.
Yeah.
But we're, Sami loses, and then he's going to enter the Rumble.
Yeah.
He might win that one. That one I can see, and then I don't know, maybe give him the payoff at Mania, just for him to drop it by like SummerSlam again. Make the fans happy, give them what they want, but like at the same time, these are your moments where you have to really test: is this right? And this would be what was the point in giving it to Drew anyway?
Yeah, I agree.
Like he did all this bitching and whining and moaning to get the title opportunity.
When doesn't he?
Hand stacked the deck in his favor to finally get his opportunity, to finally become champion. If you really just wasted all of this story and you really just gave us Sami as world champion, there's so many things we could have avoided getting there.
But, there is some little bit of history going on with Sami and Drew right now. As they've talked about, Sami has never beaten Drew. So, Drew to beat him right here. And maybe if Sami does win the Rumble, you continue to build that story and you build more sympathy with everything. Yes, it's the chase, and then the payoff will be that whole little story right there.
Fair enough. But, alright, going into our predictions. Wow, okay.
You had to take a look at it.
I did. Flash and Ridicos went Sami Zayn. I'm surprised by nothing in that one.
Yeah.
Everybody else is Team Drew.
I have one reasoning. And I have one name. Jacob Fatu.
Thank you.
That is the only reason I see Drew
Again,
winning. We all know how I feel about Drew McIntyre being champion in general. The only reason I see him winning this is Jacob Fatu.
I can see that
get
storyline.
involved and then Sami either goes on and wins the Rumble, or, you know, we have him win, I don't know, Elimination Chamber, depending upon who wins the Rumble, to set up for the other title. And there's even a possibility of a triple threat at Mania. And maybe Sami doesn't even win there. Maybe it's Jacob that wins. Who freaking knows at this point? Because WWE has done something with their storylines where they're starting to, like...
Matter?
Not necessarily matter. It's starting to make you question it. It's not as predictable anymore.
Which is
good.
Great. Too much unpredictability can be a bad thing.
Yes.
So far, in certain aspects, at least with this storyline, it's proven to be what we need. It's proven to be the good.
The whole main event storyline on SmackDown was getting stale with Cody as champion. Taking the belt off, but it freshened things up and is giving us this whole unpredictability era that we have going on with this little few months that we got built up. I like what they're doing. I love what they're doing. I personally hope that Drew isn't a transitional champion, but time will tell. We'll see what happens.
I also wish that, I get that, you know, we're in the age of technology, but I wish that we would keep all the spoilers off of the internet.
The business isn't protected anymore.
No, and it needs to be. It needs to start being again. Because that's when you really had the love for wrestling, is when you couldn't tell what was going to happen.
See, and I'm gonna argue this fact. I think you can tell who the hardcore fans are and the people that truly love it, because they're sticking around through all that BS.
Yes. I agree.
We are truly sticking around in an age where nothing is kept private anymore.
No.
Especially in the wrestling business. Yet we still are just as invested as if...
It wasn't.
As if it wasn't.
Yeah.
Everything was just handed to us. Everything wasn't on our... You know?
Yeah. Right on our phones and everything. All right. Our main event comes as the Men's Royal Rumble match. Are we ready for my statistics?
I'm just really excited for Power Ranger Rumble.
Oh my goodness.
You cannot tell me it's not about to be a big-ass episode of Power Rangers. All of these women having to wear all these different bodysuits.
All right, we're going to jump right into the men's statistics. I'm not even answering you.
Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
He's not wrong, but you know what? Who's going to be the Pink Ranger? Is it going to be Maxine, or is it going to be maybe a returning Tiffany?
Yes. Answer is yes.
It'll probably be Chelsea. Because it's Chelsea. And
no, she'll be the green one.
Yeah, she can be wear green. I was about to say the same thing.
No, she'll probably wear red for Canada.
We got Bianca as yellow. Honestly, some of her best heel work has came when she's wearing yellow.
Bianca needs to return as a heel if she's going to return at all. The EST gimmick only works
as a heel.
We'll see about that.
It works the best as a heel.
It works best as heel, but the WWE audience does love her as that face. She sells a lot of merch as a current persona on that one.
All right. Are we ready? So, Stone Cold is the only 3-time winner, as we know. There are 10 2-time winners, including the names of John Cena, Randy Orton, Edge, and Cody Rhodes. The most winners have come from the number 30 spot and number 27. Now, I asked Desario this earlier. There's only one gentleman who has come in at the same number and won both of his Rumbles. Brother Pyro has been trying to guess who it is. Are we ready for Desario to kind of break that for you?
Yes.
That would be the Animal Batista. 27.
Yes. Yep, both times.
Really?
Yep, both times he won. He was at number 27.
I forget about his first win because, like,
how could you forget that? That was Quad Mania right there with Vince McMahon.
Oh my god! Because for whatever reason in my head they ended up giving it to Cena. Like, I don't know why, but my head for whatever reason remembers it being Cena, and then I realized Cena won it like 3 years after the fact.
Yeah,
after that fact. So you know what? That is on me. That is my bad. I am going to blame it on the sleep deprivation right now.
Fun fact with that ending as well. Yes, Batista won and ended up challenging Triple H for the world title at that one. Cena, the runner-up, still challenged Bradshaw for the WWE title.
We knew
so, I mean, it's
not like it was going to matter. The storylines were locked in. You just needed a way to get there.
All right. This question goes for Desario. 4 superstars have won back-to-back Rumbles. Name the 4.
Hulk Hogan,
Yep.
Stone Cold,
Yes.
Cody Rhodes,
Yes.
Shawn Michaels.
Yes. All right. Most cumulative eliminations comes from Kane at 45. Single eliminations in a Royal Rumble match are Braun and Brock Lesnar. Braun Strowman. Sorry.
I know who
and
you
Brock Lesnar at 13. I was more or less correcting for fans. Longest cumulative time in a Rumble match. Can anybody tell me who it might be?
Gunther.
No. Cumulative time. So
No,
overall.
over the whole time.
Oh, overall time.
Yes.
Sorry.
3 names are hitting my head right now.
It's not Miz.
No.
No.
Jericho.
Yes.
Really? Mind you, that man hasn't competed in a Rumble in about a decade.
But Jericho, whenever he was in, came in early and usually stuck around until close to the end.
The last time that Jericho was in a Rumble, if I'm incorrect, please correct me, was the Greatest Royal Rumble match where he came in at at the final number.
We don't count
Acknowledge
the
that?
Royal.
No,
Greatest
that's
Royal
why I
Rumble.
didn't write it down.
Technically, Braun Strowman is the longest reigning champion in all of pro wrestling history at this point, by the way.
He is.
He won the Greatest Royal Rumble and has never lost that strap.
So Jericho is at 4 hours, 59 minutes, and 33 seconds.
Solid.
Longest Iron Man time, which is in a single Rumble match, does go to Gunther
Okay.
at 1 hour, 11 minutes, and 40 seconds.
Previously, it was what, Rey Mysterio?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Shortest time is Santino at 1.9 seconds. With the famous, I'm not ready. I wasn't ready.
I wasn't ready. I'm going back in. Can we see him come back, please? We were talking about it on the way here of like who from TNA would possibly show up. I would love that one,
That would be great.
especially because
He's got to redeem himself.
yes, but no, there
You gotta
was
get 2 seconds.
the trophy in TNA that is usually held via Battle Royal.
Oh, yeah.
For the chance to
The call your shot.
Yes, the call your shot. They acknowledged that again. They redid that, and it was great.
Mm-hmm.
With Santino, he went in, and I wasn't ready. I got way back in, and I'm the director of operations, so I get. No, sir, you've been eliminated.
That was great.
My last little statistic. Kane has the most appearances at 20 under 3 different personas. Our historian, can you tell me those 3 personas?
Well, obviously, you have Kane.
Which is at 18.
You have his first persona in WWE, Dr. Isaac Yankem.
At 1.
And you have the very forgettable time when he was the brand new and improved Big Daddy Cool Diesel.
Oh yeah, when he was fake Diesel.
Yes. I thought you of all people would enjoy that last one.
Remembering him as fake Diesel is wild.
Okay. So, Men's Rumble, who wants to give out our
I was gonna
predictions?
say, how many people have won from the 1 and 2 spot?
Couple.
If I remember reading last night, there's only 5 that have won from 1 and 2.
Because it's what, Michaels,
Michaels.
Benoit.
They didn't give me a list. It was just numbers.
I'm
five.
sitting here just trying to think because I know those 2 and I know they continuously try to discredit Benoit because they're still trying to erase him from history, but you can still find all of his stuff.
Mysterio.
Yep, the year he won and then went on to challenge for the World Heavyweight title at Mania 22.
Mm-hmm.
Probably one of my favorite Manias, or Mania matches anyway. Somebody sounds very angry.
Baby Crossroads is screaming at the bottom of the stairs. I love it. Who wants to take over the predictions? Brother Pyro?
All right, we're letting me. All right,
Let's do it.
So, Tank and Cursed have gone with the Ruler Oba Femi. Flash and Cauldron have picked the young OG Javon Evans.
Which would have been my second pick.
Ridicos chose Priest. Desario went Sammy.
The lesser of all evils. Trust me, I don't want too many people to win this match. I'm just picking storyline for Mania.
Valid.
Mm-hmm.
Storylines for Mania, you can go with... You could also have teamed with Twisted and Hex, going Braun Breaker.
I get it.
Like, and
Your pick.
I want to point out, before I go into my pick, a lot of the names that we are going to see are new to the Rumble match. Mm-hmm. And I can see an excellent showing by all of them. Anybody that takes on Oba, please be prepared to fly. Because you are going to fly.
Unless Braun's the one that eliminates him.
Braun ain't eliminating that boy.
Not Solo, anyway.
Yeah, we have all 4 members of the Vision in.
Oh, that's why I said not Solo.
Yeah, he said not Solo.
I specifically stated not Solo. I need the confrontation between Oba and Lesnar before either one of them is eliminated, though. Because that is a teaser I really, really want.
But, Gunther's also going to be in the match as well. He did announce before the AJ thing, because he's like, I'm declaring, and then AJ wanted the match. He's like, oh, you want me to pull double duty? Well, then put your career on the line.
But we also have, Roman, Lesnar. I personally think we could really see a Balor interference.
Oh, the Rumble's full. He's not going to be in there.
He's going to take somebody out.
He takes out R-Truth. Everybody takes out R-Truth.
Dude. Yes.
No.
Yes.
Actually, if Finn really wants to keep himself and solidify being a heel, if he's going to take out anybody, get well, son!
I agree. Thank you. I can't stand
I
that
agree
man.
for so many different reasons. The only thing good about him is his theme song.
No, because
I
then you
can't
have
stand
Kim
him
Wilson talk about how he should have been in the Rumble, but he got taken out by
by
his
toxic
man.
masculinity.
I can't.
Oh my god. Hey. It's still not as bad as Cursed. I had Cursed over at the house like a couple weeks ago, and we're playing the game called Grab the Mic.
No.
Where you flip a card, you gotta sing a song with the word on the card, and the word on the card was true. So he is sitting there, he's singing to himself. He hasn't grabbed the mic yet. He's singing to himself, and he's singing Kit Wilson's theme song. He's been doing bad all night at this game, because the only thing he can think of is Kit Wilson's theme song. He ended up winning the game because of Kit Wilson's theme song.
Alright, I'm out. I'm out.
Me and Tank looked at him like, only you. Only you. You son of... Only you.
All right, and with that,
But no, we're talking, everybody's talking about how it's gonna be Oba, or it's going to be Braun, or, Cody's thinking it's gonna be him for a third time, and Jesus Christ.
No.
If you give me Oba, if you give me Cody, I'm burning down the states of Florida and Connecticut respectfully. I am burning you a lot. Like, I am setting both states on fire. They will cease to exist. And the state of Georgia, for that matter. Because, Jesus Christ, no.
I felt that. Anyways.
You brought up my pick. You brought up my pick already. Because are we really not going to talk about the dominant force that is and could be Jacob Fatu? You have the story built there.
Thank
you
you.
need a way to solidify it. You need a way to tie up those loose ends. In the story, I don't care if it's Jacob winning and somehow Sami still manages to get involved and we get a 3-way at Mania. But if Jacob this year doesn't get a title shot after showing that he really can be that guy...
He is what we wanted for Solo.
He is what Solo should have been and then some.
Yeah, let me pump the brakes just a little bit on this right here. Because if you get Jacob winning, yes, I agree. He is a dominant force. He does belong in the main event picture. But if he wins, you're just going to get another WrestleMania main event that has Cody right dab in the middle because of the storyline with Drew, Cody, and Jacob. Do you really want that?
Give me a 4-way and include Sami. Jacob still goes over and everybody shuts the hell up.
No, but nobody. But
Can we shut up Cody by kicking his teeth in and fixing that list?
Dude, no, for real. For real. Because if I have to hear him...
I'm sorry, I don't remember Lisp when he was younger. I really freaking
because he didn't talk.
Because he really didn't have to do a lot of his own talking.
He was paired up with people who were mouthpieces. You had Randy, you had Damian. Yeah, Goldust.
They barely even talked then.
That's true.
Goldust still managed to do all of the talking for him. Randy did all of the talking
For Legacy.
for Legacy.
Well,
DiBiase Jr. did it when it was just priceless. Hardcore Holly took care of the initial tag team that debuted Cody Rhodes in the WWE. Damien Sandow was his mouthpiece there. Hell, even when he was a mentor on NXT to Husky Harris did the talking for them.
Lord have mercy.
He was paired with Drew, and young Drew did all the talking for that team.
As I said.
You can't remember something existing if it never gave you an opportunity to exist.
Bringing it back.
We're going to have a really big headphone warning when we first start this, just because of him.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah. I'd say, you can't deny it.
Oh, no. I apologize, y'all. But, like...
Keep your volume down.
My God.
And with that being said...
But no. I don't care if you give me a 3-way, if you give me a 4-way, if you manage to give me the one-on-one, because preferably Drew versus Jacob piques my interest a lot more than anything involving Cody. That one-on-one match would actually be bomb as hell. Like, it would actually be a good match, and I know it would be a good match. You just gotta give them both the chance to shine and do it.
I agree. But one last thing I will bring up. I find it curious that no one picked Roman.
No. Nobody picked Roman. Nobody picked Brock.
Well, we don't see... Brock doesn't need the title, but Roman, maybe he wins the title and goes after Punk. That could be a good story.
No.
Yeah.
Storyline,
It would be a good story.
solid maybe, because he has stated that... I mean, he could really go after Drew if he wanted to, because he's got a story with both of them.
Yeah, so he is kind of, I don't want to say dark horse, but he is somebody that we're not looking at.
No, for real, he really would be this year's dark horse, outside of Oba.
Mm-hmm.
All right, then. With that being said, we have concluded Royal Rumble. We hope you guys enjoy the show. Please don't forget that it is an earlier start time as they are in Saudi Arabia today.
Boom.
But with that being said,
Give me the Nerf gun. I'm gonna put a foam bullet in my head.
With that being said, we hope you guys enjoy the show. Thank you, Desario, for being on, and we'll see you later.